Welcome to the JVMusic Interview with Jack Chamberlain and your boy. Turn up. So, can you introduce yourself to everybody really quick?
I'm Jack. I'm Jack. Jack. I from Wilmington, California. I started making music about 2 years ago. I go by JVMusic. I got it on my hat right here, a little self promo. But yeah, I'm here.
Alright, Jack, so what is the thing which you would do for free simply for the fulfillment of doing it?
I would love to say music, but really not. Honestly, if we're being real, I would love to just play video games all day long. After a long day, when I was young, I was whatever, you know what I mean? Video games was where it was at, because that was my outlet. But now music's my outlet, so it's kind of like a mixture of both. I guess we could just say create. Really, I would just like to create. I don't even have to make money. I just want to create, change lives, touch people.
You kind of explain to me, is there any way that you've seen it combined, or that?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You can imagine combining it.
Yeah, 100%. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, because I was actually just talking to my friend about this. Yeah, I have goals, right? But there's things that I want to do, but there's places I gotta get first. So it's Logic is a perfect example. I want to make music and gain an audience and a following. You know what I mean? People that actually mess with me, not just for my music, but because they like who I am as a person. So once I get that, then I would like to start gaming, YouTube, Twitch. I want to make vlogs. I love photography. I still take pictures. I want to do photography stuff. I don't know. I have all these ideas, exactly how I would love to piece it all together, just one step at a time.
For sure. And when did you find that? When did you find out that those are the things that you would do for free simply for the fulfillment of doing it?
Crazy. I don't know. I do know, actually. Right before high school is when I got my camera.
So this is your first camera ever?
First camera ever, and before that, I'd love to take pictures on my phone, and anything, just angles, and I would mess with lighting, and whatever I can get really off my iPhone 6 or 5 or whatever I had. And yeah, I got my first camera, and then I got my license 2 years later. So once I had my license, I was never home. I was just out, because and then that was just another outlet instead of video games. I would go out and I would just love to be outside taking pictures of everything. I would be driving, I would stop on the side of the road because that looked like it would be a cool picture. Sometimes it wasn't always, but it was worth finding out. And ever since I was little, video games, like I said, so that was a no-brainer when I was little. This is my zone.
Yeah.
And then music, about 2 years ago, I graduated high school in 2018.
Yeah.
And then I started working with my uncle in the valley, in Thousand Oaks. 2 weeks after a month after graduation. So I had no break or nothing, and I started working out there, long hours, 40, 50, 60-hour weeks.
Yeah.
Crazy money, right? I was only 17 when I started working there. I turned 18 when I was there. I was just making money, dude. That was it. I was never with my friends. I had no time for video games. I had no time for myself. I know it sounds like a child thing to say, no time for video games, but that's what I love. And I had no time to express myself, and it was just I was unhappy, and it didn't matter how much money I was making. It was just not worth it. So I left. Then I told myself that I was going to go back to school. I already knew I wasn't going to like it. It was more just to make my dad happy. And then I started making music at the beginning of my freshman year of college, which was 18, early 2019, and then I dropped out, and I don't know. I just been making music ever since. That's my newest outlet.
For sure.
Okay. SoundCloud, that's my main. That's where all my music is for now. JVMusic, and I actually recently just dropped my first song on all streaming platforms. JVMusic also, it's called Late Night. Yeah, if you guys want to check that out.
Yeah, and we were in the studio last time with the homies that made that song.
Yeah,
so
dude.
Definitely, like, you guys catch
Shout
a
out
vibe
to
every
them.
time you guys record. Like, you guys should definitely check out that song.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty smooth.
Love it. Shout out my boys, Nico.
Yep. Shout out Nico
Scuba,
for sure.
Shout out Scuba, Steven.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Oh
yeah, and we were playing Call of Duty in there that night too in the studio. So that was already like everything.
It was a vibe. It was it. I was with the boys. I was playing COD. I was recording. That was a great night. I loved that.
It's been there, man. It's been there. So when did you? Yeah. So who inspired you, in terms of like these like categories? I guess like with music and also with like the gaming and the YouTube and the photography.
Okay. Cool, perfect question. I got you. So when I was little, it was actually my dad. My dad played video games till he was about 35, 36.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Hawk. That's all I played. PS2. I was on Tony Hawk all day.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars. Then I got a PS3. Found out about Wi-Fi. I was on that. And then music also. My dad put me on a lot of old school rap, hip hop, DMX, Ice Cube, everything like a lot of Eminem, D12, lyricist shit. My dad's really just loves old school shit. A lot of rock and roll, a lot of country. I hate to say it, but I love country. What else? My mom too, Erykah Badu, Sade. My mom loves the vibes. I love the vibes, and just my family. Yeah, my uncles, they're DJs. My uncle raps. I don't know. I just love the music. I love the vibes. I just love to dance. Photography actually. Shout out Nico for this one. He probably doesn't even know, but that's kind of the whole reason I started taking pictures. Once I saw how much better they look through a real camera, I was kind of like, yeah, this is it. Like, I had a camera already, but it was like, this is why, like I seen what could be accomplished. Oh, is it recording? Oh.
Hey, we're back. So I seen like
accomplished, and I was like, dang, like I wanna, like these look cool. Like I wanna do this too. So then like I did that, and I kind of just found my own style. And music, like if we could go like artist wise, I guess like Lil Peep, I was like in my little like phase. It was real sad.
Yeah, everybody had like that emo phase, huh?
Yeah.
When that was dropping.
100%. And I actually wrote poetry before I started making music, and I kind of like transitioned into like putting them in songs. So a lot of my early stuff is really sad, and I don't know. It's not how I feel anymore, but it's always gonna be a part of me. So that's why I still listen to Peep to this day. I could be happy singing some sad songs, but I love it. And Oliver Francis, crazy vibes. I love the I don't give a fuck energy, and that's just something that I really want to achieve. You know, I want to have that energy. I want to have that confidence. Young Pinch, local, love it. Who else, bro? I love younger artists. Little Mosey, Tekka, Kid Leroy. I just love seeing everybody get after it so young. You know, it like motivates me even more because it's just crazy how much you can achieve in such a short amount of time. You know what I mean? As long as you put the fucking work in.
Like, why not just keep that job that you were making so much money on when you were 17 and stuff like that? For those people, why would you do it for free simply for the fulfillment of doing it? Like, you're the music and the video games and the stuff that we kind of addressed already, like why would you do that stuff simply for free, like for the fulfillment of doing it, you know what I mean? Like why would you do that?
Okay, so for the first part of the question, I left because I was just really unsure of what I wanted to do as far as life goes, you know what I mean? I just graduated, I was working a fucking grown man job, like, it was scary, you know, I was moving really quick, and I just knew I wasn't happy. Like, the bottom line was, like, this is not what I wanted to do, I'm not happy here, and I was just kind of, like, happy that I seen that when I did, you know, I was happy that I was able to realize that in such a short amount of time, because if I was still there, man, I probably wouldn't be making this music. Like, the whole idea was to drop this because I need to be able to put everything into my music, you know what I mean? Like school too, and I get that it's like that it's probably ideal to, you know, stay in school and you know, and do your music, you know, get that education, but it's like, if this is really what you want to do, you need the time, you know what I mean? You need to be able to not have, oh, well, I have a test, blah, 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 you know what I mean? Like that doesn't need to be relevant when you need the time to put everything into what, you know, your passion is. And that's right around when I started making music, and I'm happy that I seen that early on also, because I don't know what I would do if I was still in school right now. And as far as the why would I do everything we talked about, just for the fulfillment, because that's what I don't know, that's what kept me going, you know, just I'm only 20, you know what I mean, I'm not old, but it's like, that's really what, those were my happy places. Like, everything that I do to create is like, I don't need to have reassurance for that, you know what I mean? It's just, I just do it because.
And so, like, why do you make music? Like, what's like the driving force of it?
Early on, just to get all my emotions out, really. That's why a lot of my stuff, like I said, fuck that fly.
Sorry, yeah, there's a fly.
Is,
like I said,
a lot of my stuff early on is sad because that's just what I was feeling, you know what I mean? Like, it was really just everything that I put in my songs is like just as real as I get, and that was it. Just it was at the beginning, it was just an outlet. Then I seen what it could be when I started finding, like I said, the more artists, younger artists, people that I can try to relate to, you know what I mean, through their words, through their lifestyles, I mean, their beliefs. It's really deeper than the music, and when you see how far it could go and how much you can accomplish, it's really just, you never want to be satisfied, or I don't anyways, you know what I mean? I always want to just keep going now.
And you've described that as an outlet a couple of times, so I'm kind of just curious, like, why do you think that that outlet is important, or like, yeah, why do you think that outlet is important, and like, why do you think that it's like, yeah, why do you think it's important? Let's just go with that.
Having an outlet is important because sometimes you're not able to get everything that you're feeling out, not even by words, but, you know, maybe you're really stressed one day, you have bad anxiety, and you know, all you want to do is sleep. Sleep could be your outlet, you know what I mean? It's not a good outlet, but it is a outlet, and you could sleep for 10, 12 hours a day, and, you know, it's not healthy, but, you know, if you really needed to sleep and you couldn't, you know, because your anxiety is so bad, then what do? You know what I mean? That's your only outlet, right? That's what you turn to sleep. So having multiple outlets, I think, is like really important, because if you know, maybe one day you're down in the dumps, whatever, you're just not really feeling the vibe, but the weather sucks, you know what I mean? So you can't go out and take pictures. Oh, so now what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Oh, I'll hop on COD, or, you know what I mean, I'll you know, throw a beat on, I'll try to write, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I love writing. I had a journal, I still do, I don't touch it as much, but I make a lot of music. I don't know, multiple outlets is really good, because having things built up and bottled up is not really the move, you know what I mean? Like, it's unhealthy for, not just for you know what I mean? You have to be, you can't be selfish, you have to think of the people around you, you know what I mean? If you're living at home, your family, how your attitude's gonna affect them. Like, it's really crazy, you know what I mean? Like, if you really wanna have you know, if you really want to like better yourself, you know, and then it's really important to, I think, like, fuck, I lost myself. It's important to, I was saying, yeah, like, be aware of your surroundings, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, don't have it bottled up, because it's not gonna just affect you, and, you know what I mean, maybe it might be too, like, late for you to realize that, or, yeah.
Okay, so T. Jakes describes a calling as the thing that he says, when a man has found the thing which he would do for free simply for the fulfillment of doing it, then he has found his calling. So just like as a part of this interview, like these things that you said, like I guess just with that definition, I would describe them as like your calling, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just wondering, like, how have you been trying to make that into your career?
Okay, yeah. Like music, I recently just dropped on all streaming platforms, so that's the first step, I think, anyways, to starting to gain revenue. And then down the line, ads, just promotion, trying to get as much, you know, buzz around my name as I can without looking like a fool, you know what I mean? Not doing no crazy antics or nothing like that. Kind of just real genuine plays and follows and likes and interactions through my music. I've really just been trying to put some work in and be as real as I could. Yeah.
And for the people who like don't know who you are, like, who are you?
Oh my God, he's about to fuck this fly up.
Yeah, hold on. Maybe we should pause it and then try to kill the fly.
Next gen, dang, that's a trend. Slow-mo interviews.
Alright, so yeah. So, for the people who don't know you, who are you?
I'm Jack. Jack Clinton Chamberlain III, to be exact. I'm named after my father, who's named after his father. I just want to throw that out there. I don't know. I'm really proud of that. If I have a son, he's going to be the fourth. Little baby Jack. I'm just a kid who's always going to be a kid and just wants to change the world, man, through my music. That's the main goal. Like, yeah, the money's going to come, you know what I mean? The following's going to come, but really it's just, the goal is to just touch as much people as I can, and whether it be through my lyrics or the vibes or, you know what I mean, it doesn't matter. I just want people to connect and just be happy when they listen to me, and I don't know, I want to tell everybody else. Yeah.
Alright, so if you're being open with the audience for a little bit, and, well, actually, if you don't want to, like, you could also just direct it towards me if you want to, but
What happened?
if you're being open for like a quick minute, like, what would you say? Just being open.
Open. I don't know. We're just keeping it real, man. Like, I don't know. Do what you. I watched these YouTubers, Life of Luke and Kelly, and he says, do what excites, and I can get behind that. I like that. You know, do what excites. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to just go out and do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna have something to say. You know what I mean? That's kind of just something you gotta roll with. You know, of course, you know, you don't want nobody talking shit about you, or you don't want nobody switching up on you. You know what I mean? It's just, that's life. You know, that's just kind of a part of the process, and I think it's important to, you know, make sure that in that aspect of your life you try to grow and keep an eye on as much as you can, you know, because once you stop caring about what people say, it's crazy, like, what you could do. And I'm not even fully there, but, you know, you gotta grow, and I see it, you know, I'm almost there.
Almost there. So if people were to take an interest in your life, where would you want them to start?
My music, 100%. Yeah.
For sure. And we plugged that multiple times in the interview, so go check out Late Night, go check out his SoundCloud.
Yes, sir. JVMusic.
And last question, what do you feel like you're here for?
Like on the earth?
Yeah.
I don't know. To create. I mean, that's kind of, honestly, everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody.
Yeah.
God didn't put us here for nothing. You know what I mean? And I'm a firm believer in that.
Mm-hmm.
All glory to God.
Sure.
Without him, you know, none of this would be possible. Never. Not even close. You know what I mean? There's not a day that goes by that I don't remember that. But yeah, he's really been touching on my heart about just creating. I've been not inactive, but I've been really in my head. I've been listening to what people say. I've been feeding, you know, into the bad energy, the bad vibes, you know, and God has really just been trying to tug on my heart and say, you know, look, you're here. Your calling is already predestined. You know what I mean? This is all gonna happen. It's supposed to happen. So it's like that's my driving force right there. You know what I mean? That I was put here to create. That's to touch. You know what I mean? To touch people's hearts, to change lives, to just spread the message of love and positivity. That's all I want to do. You know what I mean? Whether it be through games, photography, you know what I mean, music. I just want people to be happy.
Yeah, positivity is a big trend right now. Like a lot of people are really into that.
I love positivity, and you know what I mean. And it's okay to not be positive. You know, also, you know what I mean. Side note, it's okay to not be okay, but you know, you always want to try your best to be happy, because when you're happy, you could do a lot of things.
For sure. Alright, man. Well, thanks for the interview.
Crazy.
Yep.
Thanks for interviewing me. Wow.
So everybody go check out his music, check out his SoundCloud. What's your Instagram?
Young JVM. YUNGJVM.
Go follow him, go mess with the movement, you know what I'm saying? Show some love. Love your neighbor. Have a good day. Realize all you are capable of doing and then pursue it.